meditate, exercise, metaverse, tectonic techniques. Look at these plates, and I speak all this substance. Plate built like a full course. Full court is a buffet. Sit where you want. This ain't the Last Supper. No spirits kiss me on my cheek. You can lose that face that your skull sits on. Christ knew the future at the Last Supper, my nigga. Aight. I ain't built like that though. This consciousness like spider webs that go vertical. Symmetrical like snowflakes. Built with the appendages of things all like insects, but eats them. It's home like a quilt croquet elder with wisdom. Fingers 8 limbs like 8 stems. Look at these handkerchiefs. Symmetries with mirrors like soliloquies, leaves. Veins to the tip of the edge, Fibonacci. Pasta. Angel with the angel hair, fettuccine, lasagna. Thinking in my beanie, I see something that's buoyant. I call her Winnie, 'cause she walks on her toes. Her footsteps like a symphony of patterns, her hips wide. Wide in a way that I'd suppose. And I'd suppose like I knows. My nose is real guttural. Look at my appetite. How does she know me, a gentleman or a beast? Mirrors show splitting images, objects appear closer than they are. Look in the rear view while I'm driving forward. Can't stop watching my back. I think these clouds overhead are clocking my timing. He with an ear, let him hear. ELF, electromagnetic. Crop circles and cornfields, put it together. He's like a UFO. A UFO that's much higher and visible, but not. He with an ear, let him hear. And do serpents hear? Why, yes, they do. And their hearing, quite simple, is more sensitive than humans. Hard to imagine something with hearing like that getting hearing things wrong. What is a spirit, and can those spirits get those that are Nephilims? Highly intelligent, they can hear many things to do good in life. How could they hear wrong about life at all, since they know all about it? How is there conflicting information, since they know so much? Seems that they would know nothing at all, and what they know depends on circumstance and opinions. Critics and people politics, analytics of Google, cite resources top 10s to 11s. Husband and wife, knowledge of an 8-year-old. Her son going on 13, he wears size 11s. Her mind in her 7s. Watch how she walks. How much intelligence is social? And how social have we become? America should be a melting pot, most best at communication, one would have thought. But where does politics go left, rather right or left, like a soldier, considering what's political, what's politically correct? And if it's politically correct, can it be politically correct and that correctness be wrong? Is that possible? Quite often, more so likely than not, yet we gather and still listen to rhetoric. News stations and articles. When do we fact check, and how do we fact check blogs? If we have free speech, how am I banned from the internet for asking wrong questions with no trigger words? Is it that we're hiding something? Johnny was under your shirt. He pulled it down and said, I fell down the stairs. Whoa. You raising your children through delusions, and these delusions are like timber, they fall. Children in the hall lined up was drinking fountain. Are you going to? Colored or the whites? Thank God for Tide. For them other niggas, you get Clorox. I purify with this bleach. Crowd you with Clorox and crowdsource you and washers. And washers, you're washed up. Claiming you're Aryan and you're white, but not albino. What do the albinos say? I bet you they be laughing. And the one laughing be a black guy. Tell them about your whiteness and your whiteness with pure skin with the last name like Smith, Johnson or Jones, and who is your daddy. Follow your ancestry and trace back your roots. What is the origin of your rhythm, my friend and my brother, my child and my younger? Yes, I am my brother's keeper. Down the sled, I'll go first. First and the last on a cross, who is Christ. Who gets the credit and who's got the image? Who's running scrimmage with no limit in tanks? This is just our regular Monday. It's guerrilla warfare in projects. Look at the artists and all of their seances and vigils. Next to my colleagues, maybe I'll be employee of the month on a mural. Oodles for noodles for poodles with poofed hair. My scruples be Bitcoin. Her legs spread like butterscotch. Her icon Sinclair, prehistoric. What are fossil fuels? Burn a calorie when we heat up like a microwave. What is microwave hearing? What is the Cuban? What is the Havana effect? Cubans for blueprints for niggas like gangsters, that's Italian. The cigars. We smoke 'em like New Jack. Body quota in the detective photo. You got 48 hours. Leave your message after the beep. What is an angel? A messenger. Calling the tip hotline, even if you pray too loud, you done rap. Talking to God, spirits will call you that also for praying. What is the power of prayer for prey when he prays? He's a hunter. A hunter aware. But if not, aware still though. A mystery you can't understand without oversight. Oversight of the mind is perspective and viewings of all the thoughts that enter your head. Subject them into understanding and unto the Lord. Weigh the morality and figure your chord and get to the instrument. Versus just saying whatever comes on your brain. Steve Carell, I Love Lamp. What is the news and the news of the teleprompter? And where does it come from? And is it direct? Is it immediate? And can it be breaking? And if it is breaking, does it come from space? I stay thinking during the weekday and even the weekend for hours and hours, my home like a jail cell. I stay thinking and meditating on things. Even though others would call me crazy, they brain atrophy in society when I talk to them, and to great mystery, they're unaware of themselves. Look at the spirits that boil up and come out, and the immaturity of them trying to hide it. What is a guilty conscience and what is secret knowledge? What are these things I see in society in plain sight? But with plain sight need discernment. Does that mean that the others are blind or only see from a perspective? What happened to empathy and putting on the next man's shoes? Do they still do it, or do they do it for favor? And is that favor from God? Is that favor politically correct, or is that common courtesy? Is it part of the brotherhood? And if I'm not, is that why I'm asking in the first place? What pressured you to get involved? Did you hit a wall? Could you not get a job? Do you got kids? Could you not find a girlfriend? And look what came around as soon as you got $1, someone to take it off you. Now you got a red pill. Now you talking MGTOW. Simplify simply. I drink simply the juice. You so simple. You simp. Side dish, mashed potatoes and gravy. You was a constellation prize. Soon as you got a job to slave wage over, here comes the vulture. You called her your wife. Then you got older, looked over your shoulder. Red Rover, Red Rover. There goes your kids. A white picket fence, a house, and 2 dogs. Weekend yard cleanup. Lawnmowers. Chores. You would give to your kids one day while you sit back and have yourself a course. Watching football on the neck down. Gather round, KFC got a bucket of chicken now on sale. Get you crispy little fingers away from my biscuits. Hand me that Pepsi. Maybe they sell Coca-Cola products. These chickens are like the fine linen in kitchens when they're fried. Don't let no niggas hear us. I'm redneck. Watermelons in the refrigerator. What time do you think Earl get off? How much is Crystal? That horse stay in red. She stay sleeping with Tina, but how is that possible? Ballhead Satayama nigga ASMR. We call him Massimo. Check out the clothes in the 90s. My mullet's like a hairdo that's filled up with bullets. Check out this knowledge, bang. I'm gang banging with wisdom, and my gang is the saints. Look at these angel wings with all these different types of eyes, all of them selfless. You go for the top shelf, I go for the thing that's shelfless. Give me a house with no roof. Don't let my consciousness catch it on fire by saying these songs and soliloquies. This breath of life so eloquent, like a symphony. Ballroom dance, and I move like a ballpoint pen. I glide across the floor. Michael Jackson packing a pack of Newports, stepping out of a Cadillac that looked like a UFO. They said this nigga think like a gray alien, but I move like a xenomorph. Suffering succotash, look how this DuckTales. DuckTales for black men, haircut in the 90s. How long you been alive? I've been alive longer than much all you. The spirit in me is old, and I'm physically old also. Look at her rampant talk. Look at her rampant talk. I talk so smart. Me no Yankee. Me no Walmart. Summer of Sam, we want you. Join the army, reward. How many accomplishments can you talk about, and how many can you not? How much of that is reliance on technology, and how many of those niggas in the tech industry do their job? Compare it to how often I hear breaches on the internet. Seem like everyone's getting hacked. Wonder if it's World Trade, and the World Trade is like V, and V is like Vril, and the Vril's an inside job. Look at that social engineering. Now when you walk down the street, you can mentally be Facebook. Based on the mind's eye, bumblebee in the hive, what is Saturn? You walk around in a square. Foursquare, I shine like a shoe. I'm more pure white man. Me or more SPF. Check out that sunscreen. Baby, you know global warming coming. You should get you a real nigga. And we can start on that legacy. Peace and blessings be with you. And if you're single and ain't got no kids, possibly your future babies, I got a lot of plans.